Hey. Oh. You ready, boys? You ready, legends? Livestream reacting. Here we go. G'day, legends. TJC Sports here, and welcome back to another NRL Livestream reaction. Today, we're going to be reacting to the Sydney Roosters versus the Melbourne Storm. Always a massive game, this one. Always an enjoyable game, this one. Whether it's 13 plus or 1 to 12, you know you're in for some quality footy between two great teams here. Sydney Roosters and Melbourne Storm, some of the most successful teams of this last century, this last couple decades, legends. They know where it's at. They know how to get the job done. They know how to rock and roll with it all. You can't take them on when they're at their peak. First to say hi, hello SS Storm fan, mate. Good on you, brah. Storm by 16, first try scorer, Eli Katoa, says SS Storm fan. Big Eli Katoa, man. Well, he's had a good game the last couple of weeks, so it would not shock me. The actual hero last week was Mr. Shawnee Bloor. Sean Bloor was the rescuer from the Heathens to save the day for them against the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, who almost put a bit of an upset against them. It was going to be a bit of a shocker almost, right, guys? All right, folks, legends. Obviously, with the new setup here, what do you think, legends? I think it's all right. I'm enjoying it. You know, it makes it a little easier and makes me have to say sub a little less with the finger on down the bottom and that. It's awesome. Hi, Tyler. Go Para tomorrow night. Go Para, Liam. Hey, mate. How you doing, bro? I love seeing you, Liam. It's always a brilliant time when you show up to the channel, bro. And when anybody shows up. Paramedic Hills Edit says, yo, what's up, bro? The sky's up, man. But what else is going to be up? We'll have to wait and see between these two teams, mate. The Sydney Roosters, the Storm. Let's get on with the lineups as more people get into the chat and all that good stuff. For the Sydney Roosters, we have their captain at fullback, James Tedesco, back, obviously, legends. Joseph Mano, though, last week did do a great job and certainly put a case for him to one day be there in the future. Then again, who knows if he'll ever come back, as he is off to the Japanese rugby with Toyota or whatever, I'm pretty sure. Daniel Tupou and Mr. Joseph Suali'i line up in our wings. In our centres, it is Joseph Manu, Speak of the Devil, and Michael Jennings, the former Parramatta Eel. In the halves, we have Connor Watson and Luke Keary. Luke Keary, bro, he absolutely smashed it out of the park at halfback versus the Newcastle Knights. In the props, we've got Jadaria Hargreaves and Lindsay Collins. Brandon Smith, the former Melbourne Storm man, lines up in the number 9 position. Big game for him versus Harry Grant. We have Nat Butcher and Angus Crichton in the second row. At lock is Victor the Inflictor Radley, ready to inflict damage upon all that oppose him, the Melbourne Storm. In the interchange, it is Zach Docker Clay, who I mostly know for being the North Sydney Bears captain in the Cup. Nafua White, Egan Butcher, and Terrell May. Terrell May feeling unlucky that he couldn't sign a deal with Panthers. But before, obviously, the massive news no one expected that Jadaria Hargreaves would end up at the Wasps next year, with Porger as the 18th man. As for the Melbourne Storm, by the way, CS Sports is 24-12, mate. Roosters 24-12, bro. Okay, mate, 24-12. I personally am tipping the Storm in this one myself. Ryan Papenhuyzen lines up at fullback, mate. Has there ever been a better mullet than Mr. Ryan Papenhuyzen, Pappy himself, my Pappy man? Will Warbrick and Coates on the wings. Remy Smith and Nick Meaney in the centres. Cameron Munster and Jerome Hughes in the halves. Fun fact, Jerome Hughes and Cameron Munster actually have a 75% win rate when they're a halves combo. So if you're not tipping the Storm, you're going to start to get a little worried. Am I right, legends, or am I right? Josh King and Christian Welch in the props. Harry Grant, the captain, at number 9, taking on Smithy Boy. Sean Bloor and Eli Katoa in the second row. Both have had their heroics the last 2 weeks, so it's a little tough to say which one will have their heroics this week. At lock is Trent Lorio. On the interchange, we have Nelson Osopa Solomona, Tyron Wishart, Joe Chan, and Alec McDonald, guys. Oh, McDonald had a farm. With Jack Howarth as the 18th man there. Neither side is bad. In fact, I really rate both sides. I think we've got some top quality players here, and we should be in for a great one, though. Though there are notable outs, you know, Satili Tupanua is gone, and also, obviously, Don Young is suspended as he was sent off the game before last week versus the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. It's always the Bulldogs. It's always the Bulldogs. They've impacted Storm and the Roosters, mate. The doggies are the influential ones. Liam Pritchard says Storm by 4, first try scorer Ryan Pappenhausen, Ryan Pappy Pappenhausen, the mullet boy himself. Look, I will go with, you know what? I'm going to call it, okay? First try scorer will be Sean Bloor. That's right, folks. Bold there. Sean Bloor is going to get it. Hi, Tyler. Go Para tonight. Go Para, man. Go Para, bro. Up the Eels, man. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Sage Joe. How you doing, Sagey? How you doing, Sage? I love the name. Sage. So much less boring than Tyler. Sage. Evening, legend. Evening to you, Miss Mel from New Zealand. How are you doing? Apologise for the messy hair. Obviously, I do not tend to maintain it during streams because this cat, guys, absolutely mucks it up. It's like a forest. Hey, Tyler, are you happy City lost? Bruh, I'm always happy when City lose, mate. Down with Manchester City, up with Man United, bruh. And I'll stick by that, even with the hate for it. Up the United, man. Next week, we got the Rabbitohs, says SS Storm fan. Well, I'd hate to say it, but I reckon the Rabbitohs are a much easier opponent right now than the Sydney Roosters, mate. I'm pretty sure. You know what? I'm calling it now. You're going to win well versus Souths. It's an early call, probably way too early, but I'm going with it. That's what's going to happen, legend. It's going to be confirmed, mate. Put the nails out of here. We don't need them. You could just hit it with the hammer and it'll be so sealed. Hi, Tyler. Go Eels tomorrow night. Hey, Krishan, go the Parramatta Eels tomorrow night. We'll be streaming on the channel as per always, celebrating my team, cheering them on all the way, non-stop. With all, obviously, passion in the world for them. I love my team, and I'm looking forward to that one. But, of course, first we've got to get out of the way the big game for neutrals between Chookies and, obviously, Stormies, guys. I'm pretty sure Roosters 2018-2019. I think they won another one as well. Melbourne Storm was 2020, 2017, 2000. Well, they got 2009 and 07 taken from them, so because obviously cheaters, and rightfully so. So essentially, it's Chooks versus Cheats. Who wins? By the way, make sure you vote on the poll, folks, okay? If you obviously want to let me know without commenting, okay? Obviously, there's no real judgment on the channel, so don't be afraid to comment your thoughts on things, legends. You know, I made this channel with the idea of NRL fans are allowed to have their own view on a decision or something while we live stream react. But, of course, voting on that poll is appreciated too. Love the new setups at CS Sports. Thanks, mate. Took a little bit longer to make, but I love it too. It's pretty fun, isn't it? I love it with the players next to me and the up things. It just seems a lot more, what's the word, professional, I guess. You know, obviously I'm not very professional in the way I act, but it's professional enough. It's a professional enough, folks. Enough. Tyler, did you get your free ticket to Rabbitohs? Did you get your free ticket to Rabbitohs versus Eels? Round 12. Did not get a free ticket. Parramatta's 947. What are you on about, bruh? Did not get a free ticket to that. Did not get a free ticket. Got myself organised for it, but not a free ticket, bruh. I got to pay, mate, for my loyalty. You got to pay for your loyalty most of the time, legend. Miss Mel is okay, thank you. Good physio session today. Thank you, Mel. I always look incredible, I know. Well, as incredible as someone wearing a Parramatta Eels cap in his lounge room can look. G'day. Good having you here. Miss Mel, calling it Trent Lorio anytime. Mate, screw it. Will Warbrick will score the second try after Sean Bloor scores the first. And then, and anytime for the Roosters will be Mr. Victor Ziemflichter Radley. You call it, all right? Bloor, Radley, and Mr. Warbrick are all going to go over tonight, legends. If I'm wrong, I'm a monkey's uncle. Let's go, folks. Nope, did not get an email, legend, but yeah. Honestly, I don't really care about free stuff myself. Tyler, I tipped the Roosters tonight because Krishan, myself, I tipped the Melbourne Storm. But if there's a team that's going to go against the odds, it's going to be the Roosters. In my opinion, they've only gained from last week. Yes, Dom Young's out, but there's been a few questions about him defensively. So for me, I think that the Roosters should give them a game, and I do not see this game going more than 1-12. If it ends up being 13 plus, I think one of these teams doesn't show up, because if they both show up, it has to be 1-12, right? A crucial key factor will be the battle in that whole ruck area. Physicality is super important in these kind of matchups, and we know how the Melbourne Storm love to play when they don't give the Roosters when they get that opportunity, when the other team opens up. When the other team shows that weakness, that's how Melbourne Storm's been good for so long. They just pound you and pound you, kind of like the Panthers do nowadays, but what the Storm have always done. Pound you until you leave that one error, that one gap, and that's where they fly through and break the hearts of thousands of supporters. And joining me here tonight is my Miss Sage. Always good having Sage on the channel, Mel. Gotta love school holidays. Gotta love them indeed. Loved them when I was young. Thanks for tuning into my stream. All good, Buddies Guy 21. I love showing support to the younger legends in the chat and all that stuff. You give what you get. But I had to delete because of copyright. Had to delete one because of copyright. Hey, mate. Copyright, it's a bugger, but you got to live with it, legend. You got to survive, because at the end of the day, it's just part of the way we live, being that. Bunnies guy, Chris Shan, 48, says, Tyler, if the Roosters lose, I'm going to rip up my Sydney Roosters t-shirt. Sorry, Chris Shan, mate. Come on, bruh. That's a bit of an extreme, ain't it? Yeah, okay. Christian, I got an Insta. I need you to DM me this video of ripping this shirt up if the Roosters lose to the Storm and my tip is correct, okay? I don't want to scare you. I did get 7 out of 8 last week. Not the perfect week, but it means that surely I can't do worse, and I'll have only one game that's wrong this week, if not none wrong. So be careful is all I'll say to you. My control's been acting like a pest. Oh, I know the feeling, legend. When I was live stream reacting once and I finished it and, I was done with the streams for the day, I got so angry when suddenly my controller would only move my game to the left. Turned out it just had completely broken itself in one of the internal bits and had to get a new controller. That meant that I could not chill on my games for about 3 months, which really sucked. But at least I had this wonderful channel to do content creation for. How was your day today, Tyler? My day was brilliant. Went to the shops, had a walk around, had a nap before the stream, did some little bits of research before the stream to get ready and hopefully make this more entertaining. Got myself a new streaming setup, and obviously I'm sure you legends are liking this. I'm liking it myself, we got my screen in the middle, and then on the outer bit, we got players, the logos, the game. The only thing I would add in hindsight is maybe round 7 stream across the top, but I actually think for now, it looks fine, and it does a passable job, legends? Does the work for it. We have about roughly 6 minutes till the game kicks off, so sit tight, legends. Get into the comments if you'd like. Hit that poll. Do what the bottom thing says. Hit the like and sub and all the good stuff. Share around too, because the more people we have in, the more entertaining of a stream it is. You know how it is, legends. Team effort, baby. It's a team effort. TJC original song. I'm going to have to swap out my controller. Yeah, it's a rough thing to do, but you got to do it sometimes, legends. Sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I'm just so excited, legends. Like, we've had the same stream set up for 220, more than 220 streams. That's a lot of streaming. On average, they're all about 2 hours. Put all of those 2 hours together, and you get a lot of hours that I've been streaming the old way. So to be able to upgrade this way is something where I feel truly lucky and excited to be able to, just raise that content for you. Because at the end of the day, I want to entertain the legends. Just like how the NRL and this game want to entertain us, folks. I made a bad first impression with the stream of mine you joined. Nah, Bunnies guy. You did fine, mate. You'd be shocked, all right? Like, honestly, in the grand scheme of NRL creators, for those that are in the thousands bracket, you know, like with some of the mates I know, I feel like I'm in the smaller category, but still, people react so crazy when they don't do content and they hear my, and I say hi to them a lot of the time. So, like, you did fine, bro. You did fine when I jumped in. Don't stress about it, bro. Okay, I've had so much worse interaction. This is my first time going to my first Eels game tomorrow. You're going to your first Eels game, Krishan? Awesome. How old are you, Krishan? You a young one or you one of the older supporters? Either way, really happy for you to finally get out there and support the team. You can fill in for me, Krishan, all right? For me, Krishan, I want you to get out there, cheer loud and proud, be like, up the Eels, legends, up the Eels. I can't do it, unfortunately. This will be my first game tomorrow where I am not at it for the Parramatta Eels, but I will be back the very next week. So Darwin's just one of those places I could not get to, legends, unfortunately. Not with my schedule and stuff, but we'll make that game next year. Next year, I promise you, TJC's going to Darwin. But this year, you fans can cheer for me, and I'll do the brave thing of just live stream reacting to it, because I cannot go a Para game without publicly showing how much I love love my team. Just like how Hainsey can't go a game without showing that he loves the Sydney Roosters, or how any Melbourne Storm fan, not many creators on it, but still cannot go a day without showing their love for the Storm. Hello, how are you today, TJC? Hello, NRL MBS. I'm going well, bro. I'm feeling brilliant. New setup and all that stuff. How are you doing? How are you doing, NRL MBS, yourself today? Eels Production says, up the Eels, up the Eels. Turner Joe. Hello, Turner Joe, mate. Welcome. Welcome, Adu. Buckaroo. We go. We flow with it, guys. 3 minutes to go. Ho, ho, ho. We are so close to 3.7K. I cannot believe it. You guys are absolute legends. Obviously, the prediction videos and stuff been a little bit slower the last 2 weeks, but I promise you, they're right back on. And in fact, this entire week will be live stream reacted to on the channel, folks, because obviously since I can't make it to Para, and I was thinking about vlogging this game, but then I went, you know what? Let's start off the week with the new streaming setup. So here we are with the Roosters Storm and all that good stuff. Dean Love says, g'day, Dean Love stuff. How you doing, man? How you feeling? How you rocking? How you rolling? You got a new cut? You got a new outfit? You got a new team, hopefully, Parramatta? What do you got, bro? What do you got to shock me today, man? You cannot surprise me here at the NRL TJC's live stream reaction. Obviously, this game is being played at Allianz Stadium, legends. What do you get when you compare a chicken and then you get terrible weather and then you get Allianz? You get the Roosters versus the Storm, legends. Let's go. Prepare yourselves. We should be in for a massive one. Tyler, I'm going because Dylan Brown is my cousin. Up the Eels. Hey, you're going because Dylan Brown's your cousin. Awesome, mate. I love me some Dill Bags. He's an awesome guy, mate. So tell him, mate. Tell him TJC says hi. Tell him TJC says hi, Krishan. Go Dill Bags, baby. Double for him tomorrow. Roosters seem to be practicing their tackles in the sheds there, the way that they're going at each other. Brandon Smith, mate, he looks ready to hit hard in this one. I said chicken once. Dan loves stuff, mate. Chicken dinner. Chookies, get the cookies. Or in another 2 words, clubs that cheat the salary cap. 2 clubs that love it. The sombrero versus the book, I will say. And if you know the details of Melbourne Storm's salary cap scandal, you'll know what I mean when I say the sombrero versus the book, folks. Been to Allianz Stadium a few times. It's honestly a really decent stadium, legends. If you've never been before, I recommend you go check it out sometime, because it's certainly great for a viewer, legends. Tyler, will tell him you said hi tomorrow when I see my cousin. Awesome, Krishan. Tell him it says hi. And if he doesn't know, just tell him crazy guy with paracap always takes photos. Anyways, here we go, legends. Running out now. Melbourne Storm onto the field. Harry Grant talking with them all, Pappenhouse and going, let's go to Willie Warbrick here. Suncorp is better than Alders, says Cucamelon. Hey, bro, I've never been to Suncorp. I've only ever been to the other two highly liked ones, Combank and Allianz. So I cannot comment, but I've heard how great Suncorp is, and I would love to go there eventually. I don't think it'll be this year. I'm going to Seabus this year for Para Titans, but I don't think I'll end up at Suncorp this year, unfortunately. But that does not mean we won't get there next year. My goal is the stadiums I miss out this year are guaranteed games next year. I love to provide a variety of content on the channel, and that's what I plan to do with it. Now, here we go. The Chooks start leading them out. The little Bigger Pistols. Boom, boom, boom. You got Crichton. You got Collins. You got Radley. You got Keary. You got Connor Watson. You got Joseph Suwali. I can name these players off the bat so quickly, all of them. Cristiano, I hope you have a great day tomorrow. I ended up winning original career in the end, but I think I deleted the stream where I swept the Blues. That is fine, buddies, go, bro. You can just sweep them again another time. Tyler, I love Suncorp Stadium. It's amazing. I've heard it's amazing. I hope I get there one day, Christian. There's something you've done that I haven't been able to do, eh? Who's going for... Who you going for, Tyler? I'm going for... Out of these two, I'm going for the Chookies, but I tipped the Melbourne Storm, bruh. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. TJC Paradborough. Yeah, bro, let's go. Currently in the huddles, legends. Here we go. Hello, fellas. Hello, Jacob G. Thank you for featuring in the Para Raiders vlog the other week. That was a fun time. Really do appreciate your efforts in that. Let's go, Roosters. Let's go, Mel. One sec. We might be getting a moment of silence in a moment, legends. Give me a moment. Yeah. Moment of silence, legends, for the terrible events that happened. Come on. One sec. We're just going to have a moment of silence for this terrible event that happened. And once the moment of silence is over, we'll get back to talking. All right, legends? So, with me, stay quiet. All right. It's wrapped up on Channel 9 here, folks. Here we go. Let's get on with it. Sorry, legends, just had to show some support. Obviously, it's not a topic we go on the NRL channel, but yeah, I can talk now, legend. Obviously, it's not a topic we do on an NRL channel. However, it is something where there needed to be a moment of silence. So, terrible tragedy. I cannot describe how much my heart goes out to everyone who suffered during it. Now, we carry on with the stream, legends, but rest in peace to everyone that was affected. And, of course, terrible day in the history of our country. Tyler, what state of origin team do you support? I'm New South Wales. I am Queensland Morons, born Victoria legend. We kick off here the Sydney Roosters and the Melbourne Storm. Let's go! Roosters over down the middle. Jaria Hargreaves, Lindsay Collins now. Lindsay Collins with the pusher, dude. Lindsay Collins held back then. Smith gets it over to Victor Radley. Victor the Inflictor looking to send shockwaves across the stadium here as it gets hit over. 40-metre line here where Brandon Smith then goes over to the right with Jared Reagans, JWH. Jared, what a hit, Greaves, mate. They should be calling him with hits like that. TJC Para winning tomorrow. Come on, Melbourne. Come on, mate. Melbourne for the tips. Let's go. All right, Roosters will clear it, and they'll be done with their first attack of today. Legend, salute to the fastest people, family and friends. Exactly, Jacob G. I got Harry Grant as my captain. Well, he is the captain of the Melbourne Storm as well, legend. So, captain, doing the captain work for you. Jacob G with the mute. Salute the... Salute to the mate. Ramay Smith now through the middle. Ray Smith, actually a former Canterbury Bankstown Bulldog here taking the smacker. Grant then Back over Christian Welch. Christian Welch obviously played for the Queensland Maroons. And oh, here we go. Almost an error from the Storm and the Roosters. They couldn't get there. Bruh. We carry on now. Joshy King, Harry Grant then over to the right. Jerome Hughes now smacks that ball in the air. I think he's aiming for the stars, legends. He's aiming for the heavens as James Tedesco, the number one, descends from the heavens. The angel himself for the Chookies to take the hit around the 45-meter area. Then they rush through and can get past the middle line with a good short push from Joseph Suwale. Brandon Smith back over the left here. He gets it to Lindsay Collins. Lindsay Collins, one of the better Queensland Maroons players. Back over. Brandon Smith now. Again, Smith. I feel like I'm going to be saying his name a lot tonight with how he's playing. Now, down to the centers they go. Radley. Rads, what can you look for? You can't look for anything. He has to be held despite looking for the pass. Now a high kick here. Plenty of chasers. Tupou hits back. It's off a Storm boy after that. And then Pappenhausen will clear it up and get out of the in goal. And now it's going to be Storm set again. Tackle 0. Tomorrow, Parramatta Eels, legends. Yeah, obviously versus the Dolphins. Massive Darwin game there. I like the new setup. Awesome, Jacob G, mate. I'm glad that people are liking it. I'm liking it too. It's a pretty nice setup, ain't it? Pretty nice setup indeed. It's a fun one too because it means that you guys can have something to admire when you have to look at my dull old face. I know, legends, I may be handsome, but even sometimes too much handsome exists. Now Jerome Hughes with the clearance. No interference, and it goes out of play here. I see what he was going for, but in the end, early days are showing here. Right, here we go. And wait, Ashley Klein, the referee, many call him Ashley Clown, is going up to the bunker here, folks. Tyler, I like the new setup. Christian, everyone's going in saying they like the new setup. I love the new setup too, bro. I love the new setup too. It makes life so much easier. In fact, it's a lot more simpler for me than the old setup. And it looks 10 times better. So the only issue is that I had to pay money for this. So that is something, legends. Keep that in your minds, obviously, if you want this kind of setup. If you want like this without a watermark or anything, you need to pay a good little bit of money. Not like a couple bucks, but I wouldn't exactly call it the priciest in the world, but it's good for someone like me. So, unsuccessful challenge, bro. Unsuccessful challenge. The Melbourne Storm, folks, lose their challenge despite what they wanted, and the Chooks will take advantage of the protest to rush forward. Daniel Tupou now with the hit. Will Daniel Tupou continue his incredible run? And will anybody ever beat him at the Chookies in his record? I'm not so certain, folks. I don't think that'll be the case. I don't think he'll be beaten. I like it. Hello, legends. Hello, William Hunt, bro. I remember you mate. I remember you, William Hunt. You going to hunt me a treat, mate? I have Turbo as captain and Brooks as vice captain, mate. Why not Captain Luke Brooks? He's the GOAT, the greatest player of all time. Nobody has ever compared to the man Luke Brooks. Luke Keary then over to 20. Brandon Smith. Smith with the prize, passing. They got the eyes to the left. Eyes on the prize! They will be unable to open it. They were on the naughty list of the Christmas dinner. And now it is the Storm's ball. Melbourne Storm rushing through time and time again as you flip the pages. It's the same story in the opening 5 minutes. Melbourne Storm having to deal with the Chookies in the air and managing to grasp it with little to no effort. Terrible rules, says Bunny Sky. Mate, rules are rules at the end of the day, legend, whether they are terrible or not. Sorry, BKR, for the loss. Yeah, absolutely sorry to BKR Sport. BKR Sport, legend, shout out to him. We obviously streamed on his channel last week. One of the best streams, funnest streams I've done in a while. Really enjoyed it. And I'm glad to be back here doing it for my loyal audience as well. Now Roosters, they're going to have a lot less meters than they did last set here. James Tedesco, mate. You can tell he's come to play, Mr. James Tedesco, mate. And here we go. The ref came to play too. It is called penalty against the Storm. It was a high tackle on James Tedesco. Eli Katoa losing all of his brain cells with that one. Call the West Tigers up with errors like that. Call the West Tigers up. Call him up, lock him up in the Tiger zone, and throw away the key. Or if it's based on current form, throw and lock him up in the South Sydney zone and throw away the key. Taking your time here. No stupid errors is how I'd be viewing it for the Roosters right now. They've got to win that fight in the middle. I reckon Teddy should go berserk tonight, knowing Marty got 370 metres last week. Insane. Oh, mate. I have no doubt Mr. James Tedesco is going to go absolutely flying. But James Tedesco, come on, here we go. We speak at the devil just now. James Tedesco. Oh, my eye's a little sore, but I'm still commentating because I can see the game fine. Brandon Smith to Luke Keary. Back over and instead of inflicting damage on the Storm, he inflicts damage on his own team's opportunities. Victor Ratley with the knock-on. Unfortunate to see. Saw Teddy's peach. Mate. People see Teddy's peach every season, bro. Oh, Teddy Bun shown tonight. Watch out, the Storm. When the Teddy Buns are shown, you know you're in for a big game. Watch out, the Storm. When the Teddy Buns are out, you're in for a shout. Harry Grant to the left. Where are the Teddy Buns at? Coates then. Coates will not see the buns. Ooh. So far, we've got some good votes on the poll. We got some good chat going up, folks. Don't be afraid to be given a bit of banter out there. Good. Just run down the middle there from Trent Lorio, folks. Harry Grant now. He looks to both sides as if he's looking to cross the road here with his parents. But Warbrick here, forget parents, looks for the pass. And Luke Keary ends up with the ball after what was just a complete mess from the Storm here. An absolute complete mess. Harry Grant now going up to the ref going, come on, sir, what the heck? What on earth just happened there? Jeffrey says, TJ Sports, my man, how you doing tonight? I'm doing brilliant, man, on the new setup and all that. How are you doing, Jeffrey? How you doing, man? Hey, one sec. I want you. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes, mate, right here. Tell me, how you doing? How you doing, man? Why do we always see Teddy? Because he just loves to show it off, man. Apparently, he just loves to show it off because he knows that it's the magic power, mate. He's got the magic peach. Yeah, Harry Grant. Back to Trent Lorio here. Trent Lorio. Oh, Oreo himself. Oreo himself. I'm awesome, says Jeffrey. Great to hear it, Jeffrey, mate, that you're doing awesome. Awesome stream for an awesome legend. Now, Storm, we could see something here. Pappenhausen to Romain Smith. And the Chookies holding back 20. Now back. Munster. Here goes. Lorio. Hughes. Meany. Mick Meany will just take the smacker. Angus Crichton, mate. A man that has improved recently for the Chookies. Hughes now. Good play. Lorio. The Oreo, mate. He's the cream to the biscuit that is the Roosters. Jerome Hughes. Oh, good kick. Oh, and we almost collected it here. Was any Roosters player involved with that? 406 again. The ref says yes. Melbourne Storm are right in front with a full set here. They're going to go the simple route. Tackles here, rushing through. The Chookies are going to do everything in their power. Knowing how these kind of games go, this is massive for the overall end result. There's only going to be a singular try or so involved in who wins this. Harry Grant now to Jerome Hughes. Good read there from the Sydney Roosters defence. And then Harry Grant runs down the middle himself. I never really felt like he was going to get there in the end. I'm watching on Twitch this Sage show. You're watching on Twitch, Sage. Sick. Watch it on the Twitchy Roo. Give him the twitches. Oh, yeah, in Wellington, Jeffrey. I'm going to Wellington Saints basketball game on Sunday. You're a Wellington legend, mate. Well, good luck. Enjoy yourself there. Speaking of enjoying yourself, can the Melbourne Storm enjoy themselves here with a try? No, but the Roosters will be enjoying that they managed to hold them out despite all of the tackles in their zone. Wonderful stuff there. And you've got to give credit to the Melbourne Storm and the Roosters where it's due. The Roosters have done so good to hold them out, and the Storm have not let out the pressure. Now, wonderful plays. All I really see is two top quality teams playing against each other. That's all I can say I really see from this game so far, Legends. I don't see much more than that right now at this point in time. Daniel Tupou now through the line. Storm just keeping him out. No knock-ons, guys. That's what we're hopeful for. After the last few weeks, no knock-ons, please. My cousin Eels Productions at my house. Awesome, man. Hopefully you both are enjoying this game and, obviously, the Parramatta Eels tomorrow and all those games, Legend. Long go to sleep, Jeffrey. It's 10 back there. No good, you can chill and watch the stream. Exactly. This is a chill end to your day and your night is what this is, isn't it, Jeffrey? This is an end to your day where... Well, it is kind of an end for us, but it's not really, like we still will have an hour or two a lot of the time where we're chilling, doing our own thing. Usually only about an hour, but still, I think we all have an hour or two after the games, no matter what, where we do our thing. And it's a knock on here from the Chookies. What did we say earlier? What did we say? We said we did not want any mistakes. And they thrown it all in the bag. The lollies chucked in the incinerator. Back over Trent Robinson just talking to assistant coach Justin Holbrook about that, going, mate, they got to push. They got to push farther, faster, better, bigger, stronger, happier. And that's disappointing, obviously, from the Storm. Doesn't seem like they've managed to do much with this set. Unless these sudden rise in passes could mean anything. He's about to leave. He slept over. Oh, mate. Awesome. Awesome. Glad you had a good sleepover. Storm here. JWH. Harry Grant then to Hughes. And Jerome Hughes... He thunder kicks this one, and it goes back to Storm. Now Katoa passing it off. Jerome Hughes, the kicker from a ball. Jerome Hughes will score a try. He may have been pantsed, but he hasn't been as pantsed as the Roosters defense. Oh my God, what a try. High five, Jerome Hughes. Take off that helmet, and you better chuck it into the crowd with a try like that. Wonderful stuff. Claim your prize of a 4 points. That was simply unbelievable. What a try there. It was Hughes to Warbrick. Warbrick hit it back, and then Katoa got it off to Hughes. Hughes completely outdone Butch. And once he did Butch, Teddy couldn't quite grasp him in time. And boo! Shout anybody who tipped the Chookies. Hughes proving why I tipped the Storm in this one so far. And at 4-0, it is time to update the banner, folks. The Storm, they have the speed, they have the talent, they have the plays, and you could just see it there, right, folks? Wonderful stuff. Why didn't anybody tell me it said pre-game? I've still got to get used to that I've got to update that too. There you go. Now it says first half. There we go. Fixed it, Legends. Fixed it. And yet, they get the conversion too, folks. But you know what? I never really doubted it. I was almost tempted to just put them at 6-0. I felt like the Storm were always going 6 up in this one there. And as I said earlier, the first try is massive in any game. And in this one in particular, where the stakes are so high, it was one of the most crucial things to do. Start off well and give yourself something to hold on to and to move forward, to build off of. Parramatta Eels 13 plus. I hope you're right, Jeffrey. I hope you're right. Yes, he does, mate. Yes, he does 100%, bro. Yeah, Will Petticini. Of course I know of Will Petticini, mate. I know every single Parramatta Eels player. Well, I know of every single Parramatta Eels player. And I also know of most of their older players, because Legend, at the end of the day, for me, supporting is not just about knowing the current team. I love Parramatta overall in every single way imaginable. And the Storm almost away, but they just could not time that pass right. Oh my goodness, now the Chooks, here they go. The Chookies will be desperate for a bounce back after conceding the first try of the night. Rushing through they go. Here we move it, Legends. I know every single NRL player. So do I, mate. So do I. Surely you know some of the rookies too, man. Surely you know all the Roosters and all the Panthers and all that good stuff. Good re-sign for Ethan Strange. Oh yeah, mate. Good on the Canberra Raiders for re-signing Ethan Strange, folks. Great get there for them. He should be absolutely killing it. Wonderful 5'8". I believe he was. Mate, I feel like he was Parramatta, but he was always going to be Raider. I tipped the wrong team, says Krishan. You tipped the wrong team, unfortunately, Krishy, but you know what? We can forgive you. Mistakes happen in the world, unfortunately, and one of them was the Storm being entered into the cup. All right, now Jerome Hughes. Back to Nick Meaney. The McMeaney! Going through the defense. Good burst there, a bulletproof glass. Cameron Munster then. This could be the moment if they could just find the run. That's what I keep looking at. I'm going to be back. Oh, good stage, Joe Legend. Good, folks. Jerome Hughes now with the kick again. The last kick he made led to a try, and it was a Rooster taken out there. No, the ref says otherwise, and we carry on. Nelson Asofa Solomona, he's on the thumbnail, and he's on the bench there, Legends. Mr. Nelson Asofa Solomona. Daniel Tupou here, mate. Big Nas, one of my least favourite players ever, but what a player he is, really. He just has a lot of unnecessary grubbery to him. He's like Victor Radley with less likability. Collins! Lindsay Collins then back to Tedesco. Tedesco, back Connor Watson. Connor Watson gets to Butcher. Nat Butcher to Butcher the defense. And instead, he'll butcher the attack and will get held down. Fifth tackle here, Luke Keary, the halfback. Daniel Tupou! Knock on. And wait, I think we've got a try. Michael Jennings scores. What was that? The Storm completely switching off and the defense there. Wonderful stuff. You cannot count this. You cannot count this amount of bad plays. Watch it again. Melbourne Storm hit it back. It's a knock-on from Storm. And Michael Jennings grounds. It is a try. It is a try. Who would dare disallow that one? That is the definition of a bounce back. The Sydney Roosters, you could argue a little lucky, a little fortunate, but the Roosters will not be complaining, folks. Sydney Roosters 4, Melbourne Storm 6. And I want to see the Chook pen and how my boy Haynes reacting to this one, folks. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he, Legends? Where is he? Where is he? Mr. Old Fart kicked out of the comp. Brick worker layer. Michael Jennings. Jenko. and a massive moment for him. I think that's his first try on return in the NRL. Wonderful stuff for him. Last week, while the NRL didn't celebrate it, he did play his 300th NRL game, so good on him. Try good. I tipped Chooks. Glad for you that you tipped that Chookies. I'm the Melbourne Storm, brah. I'm the Melbourne Storm tipper, but they Chookies, cock-a-doodle-doo, they scream woo as they get the goal. Flap your wings and descend to the greater land. That was terrific. And we are all square here at Allianz Stadium, ladies and gentlemen, at 6 apiece, folks. Did somebody say KFC? I don't care. I love it. Don't care. I love it. Who loves it? I do. I do. I do. Legends, we are so close already, and we're only 20 minutes almost into the first half. We are so close to 3.7K. If we reach that today, I will personally do something that the chat suggests. I will personally make a special short or video. I'll personally make a certain, any topic you guys want to see that's NRL related, legends. We'll make a little thing, mate. Come on, recommendations, bruh. Let's hit 3.7. It would be so legendary of you legends. Now Butcher, Smith, James, Teddy, Peaches, Tedesco. That is his new nickname, Peaches, bruh. And yep, it is 6-all, legends, as you can see on the thing there, folks. You go Ryan Pappenhausen now. Pappy himself. Pappy with the force through. Did you ever regret not supporting Melbourne? If you did, you have already experienced 2 premiership wins. Well, look, man. I could have supported Melbourne. But the thing is that I knew how good Melbourne were when I was picking legend. And look, maybe I would have been a more unique content creator if I was a Melbourne Storm supporter. But for me, success isn't why I support a team. Now, do I want the Parramatta Eels to be successful? Heck yes. It is so much fun for me when Para are actually somewhat good. But would I go back and pick Melbourne Storm? I couldn't. I'm a Parramatta fan all the way, man. I mean, you'd have more right than anyone being from Melbourne at all. I would have more right, legend. I would have way more right. And I feel like the problem is, man, is that I don't think I ever could have with the fact that Melbourne, when they weren't a liked thing in my household. My mother's a Para fan, and my mother raised me by herself for most of my life, mate. So Manly, Storm, they were teams that I just never gravitated towards. And I also really hated Melbourne Storm's arrogance and lack of self-reflection on the way that they did over Eels and that, and the way it hurt people around me. So for me, I feel like I was always going to be a Para supporter, if not buddies. But there are times where anybody would go, wouldn't it be nice to win as much as Storm do? I won't, though. For me, I'll always be a Para fan, and I don't regret it, but I do see what you mean, but I'll never regret it, legend, because they are part of the Chooks game always. Para 32, 18, anytime, Morgan Harper, first try scorer, Will Penasini. Little Penasini got it over, mate. All the pennies in the world for the city, mate. Let's watch this again, guys. Short goal line drop out. Oh, that was yuck. That was yuck to watch. Yuck. Yeah, that's just disgusting. It's just disgusting, folks, to look at that. And now Melbourne Storm get the ball back. Here they go. Teddy should have an OnlyFans now. He should, man. Parramatta Eels 1947, he should. Folks, get on it, guys. James Tedesco, where is the OnlyFans, bruh? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I guess you have a connection there. I don't have any sympathy for that. on Techers, though. He had no family connection, had a free choice of any team, and he chose Parramatta. I get what you mean, rugby league history. I feel like, exactly, I had that connection, and that is a big reason why I went with Para eventually. But yeah, I don't have any sympathy for people who have zero connection to the club at all and just go, yeah, I'm going to support this team, and then I'm going to bag them nonstop. It's like, you're the ones that chose to support this team, you know? You know what I mean? Rugby league is it? Like, you chose, mate. I'm not going to feel sorry. I completely get what you mean, rugby league history, bro. Because they are playing a Chooks game. William Hunt, bro. All right, Melbourne Stormy, a third tackle on the 40 metres they go. Oh, my God. Daniel Tupou. 1 sec, legends. All right, I'm back. Just have to open the door for some folks. We're good. We carry on here. Back over. What's this? Michael Jennings. Seems like Roosters have gotten the ball back in the 2 seconds I was gone. Roosters then, Nat Butcher. Through he goes. Butchie, the Storm, holding him back. Holding him back. Yeehaw, mate. Yeehaw, yeehaw. What I was screaming at the Cowboys fans when we won over them the last time. Check out that vlog, legends. It was a wonderful time to be a part of. Brandon Smith now. To Luke Keary. To James Tedesco. And Connor Watson collects. Was a little bit sketchy, the part, and it looks like the ref reckons it got forward at some point. And now he moved to the eastern suburbs because he likes it better. He likes it better, bruh. He likes it better, bro. He moved to the eastern suburbs because he likes it better, mate. He's not a Parramatta through and through soul. No wonder my Para is my second favourite team. No wonder, Jacob G. You know how legendary we are. How legendary the Parramatta Eels are. Or as Big Al would say, the Parramatta Squeals. Now, back to Pappenhausen here. The Melbourne Storm will get the ball back on a scrum, legends. Have you been an Eels member for 10 years? Actually, yes, legend. I have been a Parramatta Eels member. I'm 18 years old. I've been a Parramatta Eels member since I was 7 or 8. So, yeah, pretty much my whole life I've been a Para member. I've been a Platinum member for 3 years, but I've been a member for over a decade, legend. So, yeah, I've been a member for a very long time. I've given my life to this team. James Fisher-Harris is going to the Warriors next year. That is a huge buy. Oh, nobody predicted that one, man. That came out of nowhere. And I stand by this. It's not the thing itself that was shocking. It's not the move itself. It's the fact that there were zero rumors. It came from nowhere. From 0 to 100% confirmed hero. It was ridiculous. He sure is William, bruh. Up the wires. Cameron Munster now. They're only halfway through their set. Josh King back to Hughes. And did the Roosters touch that one? That might be 6 again, folks. That might be 6 again. No, the rest has warm tackle. Are you kidding me? The Chookies clearly touched that ball. Now Storm. Nobody predicted how Jocko's lasted. He moved to win a Prem. Oh, bro. Hey, that was one of the funniest things ever. That's one of the most, you just feel sorry for him, don't you, legends? You just feel sorry when you realise Jack White had left the Raiders to win a premiership with Buddies, and Buddies have fallen apart like how they have, legends. I mean, James Fisher-Harris still... James Fisher-Harris still has 2 more years on his contract under Penrith. William Hunt, he's been released from his final couple of years. He'll only be doing the last one... He'll only be doing the last year here in 2024, and then he'll be off, legends. Sorry, Grocery's being moved in the background, legends. Did you hear any clunking? Now, Brandon Smith. The Lacheese himself. Lacheese. More Lacheese. Lacheese. Lacheese the halfway. Now, clearance. How about Gold Coast CEO said in 2020 they would have 4 premierships by the year 2030? I don't see it, legend. I don't see it happening. But there's still time, man. There's still time. There's what? There's still like 5 years to go. So they've got the time, but I don't see it happening myself, bro. I don't see it happening. They all have Butterfingers. They all have Butterfingers, man. One drops it, then the other drops it. It's crazy. Nelson Asofa Solomona, I'm noticing, is on the field now, legends. It's tough to miss him with how massive he is. Speaking of massive break from Ryan Pappenhausen. Ryan Pappenhausen through. And oh no, backflips. Connor Watson's away for Roosters now. Uno reverse cards being played. Rushing. And will get caught 45 metres out. Joseph Manu then. Manu through. Manu stops. By 2030, Man United still wouldn't have won the league. Oh, whatever, Paramount's 1947, mate. Whatever, bro. Whatever. You enjoy your oil money. You enjoy your oil money, mate. You enjoy your takeover with your not... Mate, majority of your fans, Blaze, I believe, but like most of you, did not exist before they were good. So I don't want to hear it. Brandon Smith, you're no better than a Melbourne Storm supporter or a Penrith Panthers last 4 years supporter. Pappy collects. Good Pappenhausen here. The Roosters, there was potential, but in the end, there was nothing to be executed off of it, folks. Looks every bit the player he can be here, Ryan Pappenhausen. Wonderful stuff from him tonight. And Luke Keary is down, legends, the halfback. Oh, could you argue late contact there on him? Could you argue late contact? I reckon that was late contact on Luke Keary. That was brutal. What on earth? He is down. They're taking a look at him. His helmet off. Mate, if it's enough of a hit that he's gone flying and the ball was released from his hands, you could call negligence. Luke Keary well and truly smacked there. Guess what? Liverpool's on top of the table. Good for you, Jacob G. Good for you, Jacob G. I think one thing you've learnt from the teams I support, legends, is that I don't glory hunt. No, they'll just say Melbourne Storm's ball and carry on like nothing happened. All right, then. Let's do it. Okay, folks. Nothing ever happened. Never in a million years was there a mistake. Never. Never, legends. Now down he gets. Josh King. And Ashley Clyde will point out here a penalty against the Sydney Roosters. The Melbourne Storm winning it. Wonderful stuff for them, folks. Wonderful stuff indeed already. Yeah, had to be done. That was a dangerous tackle, pushing him down against his backbone. Had to be done. And now the Melbourne Storm will take their kick and start off on around 45 metres from the Sydney Roosters defensive line. Sydney Roosters now rushing. Eli Katoa should have been sent off. Mate, the fact that Eli Katoa didn't get even a 10 in the bin is beyond me. For me, it was late forceful contact on Luke Keary. The fact that nothing was done with it is beyond me against the Melbourne Storm. Sean Bloor taking it back over to the right where Joshy kicked, mate. He's a wannabe Guffo. Wannabe Guffo. Just like Pappy taking the smack. Hughes. Then with the flip of the script, over they go. Rushing forward. Been live for nearly an hour, legends. We're doing fun. Hughes then to Munster. Back to Bloor. Oh, surely a breakaway to happen, potentially. Coates now. Coates going. Coates, pause button. Hit it, legends. Hit the pause button with that one. Munster then. And they've surely got it. They've got it. Eli Katoa. Eli Katoa. Eli Katoa. Oh, Eli Katoa. Oh, Eli Katoa. And that'll be controversial after the late shot before on the Sydney Roosters. There's going to be arguments made about that one there. You little beauty for the Storm. But we all know that is going to be controversial. The man that probably should have been 10 in the bin, putting the Storm back in the lead. If Melbourne go on to win, I don't even want to hear what the Chookies will say about that one. Not good enough. Simple as that. 10-6 in favour of the Storm. legends, and it could be more in a moment here. It should be a moment in a moment more. Right in front, you wouldn't bet on anything other than a wonderful 2-pointer for the Legends, would you? You wouldn't bet on anything else in the world happening. Surely not. Surely not. Surely not. It can't on earth go that way. No way on earth. Boo! Shouts everyone. Boo! Nobody is happy right now. And I can't blame them. He should be gone. Ellie, you shouldn't be on the field, bruh. And I have a feeling Ellie Katoa has just made himself enemy number one of the eastern suburbs with a play like that. And the Melbourne Storm won't be complaining, though, as it gives them their lead. Try has been confirmed, Legends. My only question is, how long is he held, sir? How long is he held? Trent Robinson, there's no question what he's saying. He's going, how on earth? How on earth? How do you allow it? Nick Meaney, Legends, from right in front, he played for the Dogs. He played for the Dogs. He couldn't kick for anything there. Come to Storm, he can kick all the marbles in the world. Nick Meaney now. With the kick, slots it through. Should be a free kick taker in the Premier League with shots like that. And we now finally have a lead once more in this game. 12-6. Nick, he's a big matey. He's a big McMatey, bro. He's a big matey. Rugby League history, Nick Meaney. Nick Meaney, you absolute matey, mate. And he's an even bigger matey for forcing the unfortunate Roosters to have to go behind. I'm not sooking as a neutral who tipped the Storm, but I really do question that decision earlier not to look at Ellie Katoa, because that was late, forceful contact on the halfback after he had passed it. I know maybe there's not much the player could have done, but you've got to argue potential negligence, guys. Nelson Asopa Solomona now. Big Nas himself. Get on a sofa and stop your motors, Asopa Solomona. Monster. To Rebay Smith over, here we go. The Chookies holding him back here. Smithy, the cheese, watching on the sideline going, mate, when are you going to let me go out there and get cut up? Back to the right. And they're just going to clear it over to the Sydney Roosters. Simple stuff, folks. Extremely simple stuff. The simplest you'll ever get. Jared was on a report not long ago for a late tackle. Yeah, but here's the thing, right? And this is where I do kind of feel bad for players like Radley. If Radley did what Ellie Katoa did there, I reckon Radley gets like a couple weeks, a day, and his head in the bin. For me, the fact is that Ellie Katoa doesn't have a long history of that kind of stuff. So for me, that's just, they just aren't as on top of it. Get it on your sofas and stop the motors. Exactly, Jacob G, as I said, mate. Not happy campers. Why would you be happy after that, bro? Now, Daniel Tupou. Zach Docker Clay is on the field. Docker Clay molding this defense and this attack like Clay. Hughes, though, and Ellie Katoa managed to read it well. Oh, if Radley did 100% 10 in the bin. Says William, but exactly. Radley does that. It's 100% 10 in the bin. And that is the frustration. They clearly do look at past aggression when they're judging calls. And look, calls like that, I don't think that should be the case, Legends. Connor Watson there, the former Newcastle Knight. Knights, obviously, they play this week too against, I think it's the Doggies. A lot of questions there who will end up winning that one. James Tedesco. Push and shove. He's getting past everybody. Held back then to the right. Luke Keary then to Terrell May. They win 6 again, baby. Let's go. 6 again. Here we go. Connor Watson then forcing himself down the middle of the pack road. Appreciate it, Errolton advance, mate. I do try to be a great guy. Oh, mate, I just wish I could. Can I pin it, bro? Can I pin that one? Is there any way? Is there just that comment? That comment right there. Oh, I can do that. I didn't know I could do that. That's cool. I'm still learning my stuff with this. I'm still learning quite a lot with this, Legends. I'm going around, I'm flipping it all. I'm just learning. So I can put comments up on the screen. That's cool. I didn't know I could do that on this feed. Zach Docker Clay to Radley. Back to Kiri. Angus Crichton there. Now, Angus Crichton shoving through. We've got less than 4 minutes to go in the first half. Legends! Roosters! It ends up with Nelson over Solomona. Has he been forced to stay in the end goal now? TJC did not quite make the top 10 this week, however, he did the tipping we got a lot later this week. Yeah, mate, honestly, for me, one thing that's let me down with tipping videos rugby league history is, well, yes, I do really good with them in the performance. I also just have not had the time to really get them out on time. Like, the day that I released that, I probably could have released it like 4 or 5 hours earlier, but the issue was that I had work and stuff. And I have work next week too, but I'm hoping to get on top of things. We're aiming for a Tuesday release with the next prediction video, Legend. Aiming to get right back on track with it and reclaim our place in the top 10 rugby league history. However, before that, one sec, actually, before that, we got to get on with this stream, Legend. Sydney Roosters then. Over the right, Zach Docker Clay. If you want to get on the stream, Legends, if you want to get your little comment on the stream, that you can comment. Sick, that's awesome, mate. That's awesome, bro. Such as, for example, if Bradley did it, he'd get 10 in the bin, obviously. Now, the Sydney Roosters almost through. Zach Docker Clay managed to try and push himself through down the middle, but instead, he's going to have to play the ball here. Third tackle now, only halfway through the set. Inflictor gets it to Crichton. Angus Crichton now. Crichton kept back. Connor Watson then. Radley. Victor Radley dummies. Mate, Victor Radley is having the season of his life. Or at least his best season in a while. But I wouldn't dare put him in my super coach because I know he'll get suspended the day I do that. And oh my goodness, guys. They looked for the kick early and it didn't work out. Coates now allowed to 20-minute tap. Here he goes. Damien Coates. Coates kept down, and Hughes, they win a penalty here. Jerome Hughes is asking if he can tap and go from Ashley Klein. And Ashley Klein says, nah, mate, you can't tap and go. You got to take the kick. Hughes, you can clearly tell he's a little frustrated that he can't. Trent Robinson's talking with Justin Holbrook going, mate. Also, speaking of moments to go, mate, I personally still go to this day, why on earth was Justin Holbrook sacked at the Titans? I still to this day go on to that. Maybe Desi will shock everybody that's a neutral by the end of this year. To be fair, they did have their best game in a while at the end of last round, but for me, Justin Holbrook so far in the overall tenure of his time at the Titans has done a lot better than Desi's currently doing. But of course, Justin has had more time with the Titans, so let's wait. You know what I mean? Let's wait and see, Legends. But Ray Smith now. Ray Smith. Through, go. Appreciate it. NRL else in me out. It's mine. Appreciate it. Now back over. They get to the 20 meters here, where Harry Grant then goes to Munster. Munster to Alec McDonald. Oh, McDonald had a farm is what he's singing after that tackle. The Roosters will get it back. Remember, Legends, if there's anybody that knows about old McDonald, it is the Roosters that lived on his farm. The Chookies, Legends, will get it back here. Just had such a great channel. Hey, again, appreciate it. I'd say me and it's mate. TJC has a great channel. I remember, let's put that comment up too. I remember when they appointed Holbrook as the Gold Coast CEO and said, if we don't get this right, it could be the end of our club. Well, Legend, what I, will give is that, the Titans haven't been successful, but they've gotten they've seriously got some passionate fans, but Yeah, it's rough. It's rough, rugby league history. It's rough. They're definitely not exactly the safest ever. Alrighty, legends. As SS Storm fan has said here, it is time for the TJC Sports Halftime Show with your host, TJC Sports. Just let me put that up on the thing. Just give me a moment, folks. Give me a moment, and there you go. TJC Sports Halftime Show. How are we doing, legends? Thank you for having me as the host, as always, on my own thing. Let's go. This is the moment in the stream, as always, where we just have a little bit of chill time at halftime. We have a little bit of chat between each other. I don't leave yous. Okay, I stick around, I chat with you. You guys ask some questions, you share some thoughts, and of course, yeah, we get rocking, we get talking. Especially now that I can show the comments on the screen, that can make this a lot more interactive, can't it, folks? Can make it a lot more interactive between you and I, legends. All right, halftime show. Let's see this halftime question. All right, our first question will be from William Hunt, who says, "If you were the Eels coach, where would you put Lomax, and who will get the cuts?" That's a good question, mate. For me, if I was the Parramatta Eels coach, firstly, changes would have been made a while ago. But if I was that for that particular thing, that particular decision there, for me, look, I'd be interested in player welfare. Here's the thing. If Lomax came to me and he said, I'm willing to play anywhere to win a premiership, then obviously I'd put him on the wing, and I'd probably put him on Sivo's wing area and keep Russell in the team. However, I think Lomax is coming to purely play centre and, maybe fill in if there's injuries. So with that in mind too, I would go with him in the centres with Will Penasini. We probably put him on the... If we want the best out of him from centres, you'd probably rather him right, but I'd love to test him on the left to see how he goes to start things. So I feel like it'd be a bit of a test with him. Honestly, we've never seen him play for a super good team, so that's another question to be had. Is Lomax an average player that looks great in a not-so-great team, or is he a really good player that's playing for a not great team? This is his chance to show that he's got that ability, and for me, I'd put him in centres, and then my backline would be fullback Guffo. On the wings, Simonson and Russell, Sivo, with the centres being Penasini and Lomax. That's how I reckon we'll go. But I would love Lomax on the wing, and then we have maybe Talugi in the centres, because that would be my favourite ideal kind of world. Talugi and Penasini centres with the wings, Lomax and Russell. One of the greatest things I would have ever seen, man. Anyways, thanks for that question, bro. That was a legendary one. Feel free to ask any more, man. I love answering them. Rugby league history here says he should have rephrased it. It could be the end of our club again for a fifth time. Yeah, going on earlier, you're right, man. He really should have, right? All right. NRL Ants and NBA says, how do you think Michael Jennings is playing? Michael Jennings, bro? I think Michael Jennings is playing great right now, but I can never trust when Michael Jennings is playing great after how it ended at Parramatta. But if it's completely fair, then good on him, He's coming out, he's doing a good one. Let's remember, Michael Jennings was a quality centre. And he still is, clearly, but unfortunately just did not have that good boy behaviour to keep him up to 400. He'd be playing 400 if he wasn't such a naughty boy. Hi, just Bishop Harris signs with the New Zealand Warriors. Yes, Liam. James Bishop Harris signs with the New Zealand Warriors. That's a good topic to be had. Get into your chat, legends. And if you got any more questions, feel free to ask them. But for now, Liam, James Bishop Harris, out of nowhere, nobody thought it was coming. Okay, and it's not because, none of us know he's New Zealand. I think you should know he's New Zealander if you know NRL at all. You should know James Bishop Harris is a Kiwi. But the fact that it came out of nowhere with zero legends, zero news about it all, that's what got me. The fact that he just didn't, get rumoured anywhere. Fox League, Channel 9, you name it, none of them talked about it. And then out of nowhere he signs for them, and we're all going, what? I think it was because it was a really quick done deal, but yeah, it's really surprising how quickly a deal like that was done, because that's arguably one of the best signings the New Zealand Warriors have ever had. Now, on to how good for my Warriors, how good. Let's show here, Robbers. Unless there are major injuries, I doubt we will ever see Sebo play in the NRL again for Parramatta. Despite him being signed until 2025, I don't see him getting ahead of Simonson or Russell. I don't see it either, bro. For me, unfortunately, I think Sebo's going to have to find a new club. But, of course, that's no disrespect to Sebo. Good on you, Sebo. I hope that you turn out to be one of the best wingers ever and you keep up and you get back in the air, all that good stuff. I wish nothing but the best for most rugby league players. But unfortunately, I do think for Parramatta's best right now, and that's what I'm speaking of. I do think that, yeah, you're right, their rugby league history. Simonson and Russell should be that. They should be the ones we go with. They should be the ones we stick about with. Simonson is contracted till the end of 2024. He might get an extension. Yeah, following on from my last pick, bro. Bailey Simonson, I'm very confident that Mr. Bailey Simonson's gonna get an extension, bro. Extremely confident, actually. I don't think very confident really gives it for me, mate. Eagles almost got him. Almost got NRL 78. Omar Zeros is amazing game. Lomax joined Eels. That's right. That's right, Omar. I just got to put that on. That's not really a question, but it's something where I've just got to put it on because it was that great, legend. Lomax joined Eels, brah. He did it, mate. Oh, Jackie boy, Lomax to the show, Max. He's gonna kill it. He's gonna be the best around. Nobody can stop him. Parramatta, Zaki Lomax. I'll never forget the first words I ever said to Lomax at a Parramatta Eels blog. You suck, Lomax. Now we're gonna be cheering him. Woohoo! Honestly, yeah, it's banter. He's gonna be a great player to have for us. Why do you think Sebo won't play? Because he's been dropped, legend. He's been dropped. He was not good enough in the defense. The only thing he really offers is attack, and I don't think he scored. And for me, I don't know if he scores the max amount of tries that he could for a winger, in my opinion. I think there's a lot more quality wingers that would do more with his opportunities than even him, because I feel like for his size, he does not take advantage of it, legend. The chances of him coming back are very slim because, mate, the only reason he was ever playing for Brad Arthur was the fact that higher-ups told him that he needed to play. But when he's in his 2019 form, he's incredible. I love him when he's in his incredible form and we chant Sebo and that. But unfortunately, Sebo's time as a gem that everyone loves is coming to an end. And I do not see a singular reason outside of the fact that he's just Sebo that he comes back without any injuries, mate. Sebo hasn't been the same since he got injured. Mate, when Sebo first came in, I loved him. I loved him. I just think that it's taken his toll, unfortunately, and even for his own confidence, he might just need a fresh start. For me, though, I don't know if Sebo's the winger where we win the premiership, unfortunately. And I mean that in the nicest way. That's nothing against him. Sebo hasn't been the same. He doesn't look like he doesn't want to get hurt, and he's lost a lot of pace. Yeah, mate. Exactly. He's too safe. He's too safe, bro. Sebo's defense. Exactly. For me, it's the defense. It's the defense. Without him, look, I'm not blaming him for the Canberra loss, but he conceded 3 or 4 tries, and that's just the facts. Okay, thoughts on Carl Lawton joining the Cowboys as Esther Stolper. Carl Lawton joining the Cowboys, man. By the way, the complete respect to Micah, some of his family watches. You guys, he's a legend, I like Sebo, but unfortunately, he's going to have to prove himself a little more in the future if he wants to find his way back into the team. That's just how rugby league goes. Thoughts on Carl Lawton joining the Cowboys. Keen legend. Really keen for it, I mean, I myself wasn't expecting a move like that, but good on them. For me, I feel like Carl Lawton, he plays that kind of Granville role for them, doesn't he, in a way, right, bro? SS Stoffer says, you reckon Penrith can win the premiership next year? You know what? I'm making the early call and saying they don't win the premiership next year. Do I think it's impossible? No. But with the loss of Fisher Harris and the fact that they're losing Luai as well, I think it's going to be noticeable that they're missing players next year, Legend. And I feel like they're going to need a bit of time. Then again, they could pull what the Wars just did and lose Adam Fanua-Blake and then go grab Fisher Harris. They go grab Terrell May. Terrell May cancels his extension with the Roosters, bruh. Lawton, former male model, now Cowboys player. Hi guys, hello Tina, how you doing? Best Sport 2.0, my boy Jesse says, where does Lomax play next year? Fullback, wing, centre. Oh mate, he likely plays centre. He's signed to play centre, Legend. I'll tell you that straight up, Jesse. He's signed to be a centre, but I could see a world where he goes fullback. I don't think he'll go fullback. Okay, I don't feel like they're ready for. At least not until they've got into the off-season and seen what's best for the team. I don't think they're ready to just flat out say, here's fullback to you, Lomax. I think they'll play them around and see how it goes. But I don't see Lomax playing wing full-time for us to start off his tenure at Para. Maybe at some point, I'm sure we'll get hit with an injury or something and he'll run over to that wing. Or maybe he'll be forced to play there. But I think to start things off, he'll be around there. The flick pass season coming. Best Sport, Jesse. He's going to do it. He's going to flick that ball, mate. Imagine, I can read it now. I can read our live stream reactions next year. Zach Lomax, down the line. Passes right, back over to Lomax. Lomax, oh, what a flick pass. And Will Bettacini is over. Parramatta Eels Videos says, hi, TJC. Hi, Parramatta Eels Videos. How you doing, buddy? Good replacement for AFB to JFH. Mate, it might even be an upgrade if you ask the right people. James Fisher-Harris wants to join the Warriors because of family. Oh, no. I know that as a Storm fan. I know that he wants to join because of family, but that doesn't negate the fact that it was a shocking move. A shocking move. Mate, tell me on what planet you ever went. Okay, I'm going to go back 1 week, and I want to ask how many people would put a bet on when I tell you James Fisher-Harris in the next week is going to sign for the Warriors. Because I tell you now, unless you're a Wise fan that's a little silly, you're not going to be taking that bet that I put on you there. You're not. Paramedics says, can you see my comments? Of course I can see your comments, bro. I can see everybody's comments. Some are just, easier to get to than others. Dylan Brown was good last week. Yeah, and he'll be good this week, hopefully. Tomorrow, Legend. Liam, hopefully. I reckon Warriors fans should be very pleased this year. They are looking good. William Hunt. They're looking great. They're looking fantastic. They're looking majestical. They're the diamonds. They're the diamonds to the dirt. They're wonderful. You reckon Sharks make finals? Okay, let's go. We got more questions. Jeez, there's a lot more questions than usual. I think it's because I can pop it up on the thing, isn't it, guys? They're looking great. I agree with you, though, William Hunt. Parramatta, are you feeling? No, that's not a question. This. When was Parramatta's last huge signing? 2019 with RCG? I reckon, mate. I don't think we've really had a huge signing for a couple years. I certainly think Lomax is the best one of the last 3 years-ish. 3 or 4 years. Definitely. You could make the argument RCG was the last one, bro. Can you still out the game, Parramatta? You reckon... Okay, here's another question. You reckon Sharks make finals next year with AFB? Yes, I do think that. Adam Fanua-Blake, mate, he is... The fact that you can compare him with Fisher Harris in terms of quality tells you all you need to know. Okay, he's going to add so much to that Sharks attack. It's not even funny, Legend. It's not even funny. It's nowhere near funny. It's ridiculous what he's going to add. So, yes, I think Sharks can win the premiership with him, but I don't think they will. I think Sharks still need a little more than an Adam Fanua-Blake. The biggest one in the last 10 years was Foran, but less said about him, the better. Mate, we don't talk about the Kieran Foran signing, do we? Nobody. We do not talk about the Kieran Foran signing. It never happened, Legends. We do not talk about it. I pretend that it never, ever happened, the Kieran Foran signing. Does not exist on any planet. Take it. I don't really just... Please, yeah, but you've said enough in the middle of the stream, so please just go. The biggest one in the last year. Sorry, lost my track of thought, got distracted, Legends. The Roosters, here they go, guys. The Sydney Roosters on their way Out they go. The second half will be underway in just a moment. I'll put the banner back up in a second, Legends, because the second half will be underway. But firstly, I'm going to wait till they actually kick it off and give me like, here we go. You know, the Legends, here we go. Right before we get on with the second half, I should remind you, make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course, hit that little notifications bell to be notified every time we decide to upload. Anyways, Legends, the Sydney Roosters put it on the card here. Storm Chooks. Will the Thunder strike where it's hot, or will the Chookies manage to walk right past? We'll have to wait and see. Either way, the second half is underway here at Allianz Stadium, the Sydney Roosters and the Melbourne Storm. Harry Grant's now over to the right here where it's Nelson Asopa Solomona. Solomona going solo here on the around 20-meter line. Back over to Eli Katoa there. Eli Katoa, very controversial player from last half, now getting forward here. Legends, thank you as always for tuning into a great halftime show there. It was a fun time to be around. I loved doing it, especially this time with all the questions I could put up on the board, and hopefully we can have more to come over the coming week with more streams to come, more and more Legends. Melbourne Storm now over the halfway. Jerome Hughes now with the clearance, and it manages to be collected by Joseph Suaalii. Joseph Suaalii now. Joseph Suaalii. 1 minute of the second half has already been done and dusted here. Penalty now. Penalty, far out of nowhere. Oh my goodness, who would have thought that? What was it? Oh, look, I feel like we see 100 of those and they don't do anything, but look, it is a little dangerous. And Joseph Suaalii could have been more hurt by it. So I see what they're doing and where they're coming from with that one. Thank you, guys. Today, we officially hit 3.7K. Awesome work. Less than 300, actually, because it's not exactly 3,700. Away from that wonderful 4K. Not far at all now, Legends, is it? We're right around the corner with that. Victor Radley. Obviously, the big milestone's the 5K, but 4K gets us right on the path, Legends. So if you haven't yet, you got to hit those buttons. Angus Chryson then. To the 40. Radley. Inflictor gets it to Watson. Watson then to James Tedesco. Now Joseph Manu. Panu with the spin and held back. Then gets it to Walks. Back to Terrell May. What happened to Brandon Smith? Is he injured? He might be, mate. He might be. I haven't seen much of him either. It's a little tough because I don't really have commentary, but I do. He definitely got hit hard. I'll give him that much. So I have to wait and see. Someone else who has the commentary might be able to tell you exactly, bro. Now Melbourne Storm back with it over towards the 20-meter line here. So far, I think for a test, I think the new stream setup's looking great, right, Legends? The new stream setup with the 2 players on the side and all that good stuff. The only thing that's going to be a real test is when the games are really close to ever being able to put the stream fonts on and all that good stuff, Legends. Now, dummy there from Harry Grant. Harry Grant then through to Ryan Papenhuyzen, and Jerome Hughes will clear it here. Jerome Hughes, wonderful stuff there. Wonderful, wonderful. You'd love to see it. And then James Tedesco. James now. Oh, come on with those legs. Sean Bloor, the West Tiger, the former West Tiger, I should say, taking the tackle. He's not used to not getting penalised for everything, is he, Mr. Bloor? I think he's loving the life at the Storm. He's loving the unique life. Terrell May now. Come on, Terrell. Get me another 60-pointer in Supercoach. I need it, mate. Do it for TJC Supercoach, bro. Angus Chryson now. James Tedesco, mate. It's been 43 minutes and he looks poofed. Looks poofed. His poor peaches. Poor Beaches. Victor Radley now, the inflictor himself, looking to make damage here. It's no longer 2018 or 19, but Victor still runs strong here. Short over. Now, oh! Errors galore here. Butterfingers galore, mate. They must have eaten the same stick here. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. You'll never want to see errors. You just want to see a good game with intercepts and all that good stuff. You don't want to see the awful errors that can come, folks. Wait, Ashley Clyde has got a captain's challenge, legends. Hold your phones. Stop calling the complaint buttons. We gotta wait a second here. Captain's challenge, Sydney Roosters. Let's watch this. Does Terrell May pass backwards? Or is it hit out? Oh. Oh. Strip. Could you argue strip? I don't know if you could. Does he ever lose it into the Storm player, or does the Storm player hit it out? I think he knocks it. I think he knocks it on into the Melbourne Storm player potentially there with that angle. But if we play on here, it's a knock on from Nelson to Sopa Solomona. So yeah, it's exactly how I thought it was, and we have a captain's challenge out of the way, legends. No more today, folks, unfortunately. No more challenges whatsoever. We have to carry on with the game, and nobody will be able to argue a decision from the referee unless it's a try and the bunker steps in, legends. Sorry about that one. Harry Grant to Pappenhausen. Nelson Osofa Solomona. Michael Jennings saying, no way, Hosea. And then Storm are supersonic speeds there. Good rush through. Good rushy through. I just need a bit of Ventolin there to get me through, guys. My chest was just closing up a bit. It's funny for an asthmatic and a autistic person. It's tough to talk nonstop for 2 hours, but I do fine. I do the job. I do what I need to do, legends. It is what it is. Storm now. Grant. Back over. Oh, my God. Flying like Superman with a hit like that. And then it's a error. You cannot ride it. The lollybags are gone. The sweet shop has been outsold. Wonderful. Terrible. Michael Jennings scoring is in almost 4 years. Yeah, mate. First time scoring since he was forced out of the comp, unfortunately, due to taking forbidden things. So good on him for getting a try, legend, today. I was very, very happy for him. But, at the end of the day, man, he put it on himself, and I feel like he's owned it, and he's going to continue on, and hopefully he can have a good one here beyond just this day. What happened, mate? NRL Bears, I read every single comment, legend. I read every single comment, bro. You know that. I always read every comment. We are. The Phil White now. Oh, what a hit on him. Wonderful stuff. I can't believe we're on to the second half, legends, off this wonderful new kind of streaming for me. I did this style on the Big House Sport to fill in for his channel, and I went, you know what? This is a wonderful style. I would rather do this style, and I would rather pay the money to do this style right. So here I am doing my commitment to the channel. Back to the left, and Luke Keary takes the hit. High kick, soaring through the skies, and it ends up with Will Warbrick. Mr. Warbrick, he's a brick on the wall path here against them. Brick versus Rooster. Now, if you smack them against each other, who comes out on top? Because, unfortunately, I think the inanimate object is coming out on top. Now, Xavier Coates. Xavier Crotch now back over towards the left here. Takes it. Cameron Munster there. Remember, 75% completion win rate for the Melbourne Storm when they've had Hughes and Munster. So, very rarely do they actually lose these games with them. If I'm Hainsey, though, I'm going... I messaged Hainsey before this game, and I said, good luck, mate, versus this one. And he was like, we don't lose at home versus the Storm. We're not going to lose. Well, he's got to back him, and I hope he's backing them hard after that. Brick versus Rooster. Exactly. NRL Livestream, Brick versus Rooster, brah. Back over here, the Chookies legend, Zach Docker Clay. I am back. Welcome back, Sage Joe. Love having you here, Sage. And I still love that name, Sage. Sager. Back now. Oh, come on. Joseph Manu ran over 300 metres at fullback. It is a crime against nature that he is not a fullback. Let's face it, Joseph Manu, ladies and gentlemen, should be a fullback. It is absolutely awful that he isn't. The only problem is that Tedesco can only play fullback, so they can't exactly swap it around, and Teddy will be a Rooster for a little longer before it ends up being Joey Manu. Zach Docker, Clay, and White working together to hold him back. Now Harry Grant's going to have to make a decision. He'll get it off to the brick. The brick now forcing himself go. The brick. Harry Grant, I'm convinced I cursed the Roosters with my tips. I cursed them over the halfway line. You're kidding me. You're joking, my Melbourne Storm. And Trent Lorio manages to take the hit. 40-metre line now, folks. Back down, takes the kick high in the air, and it ends up with rolls up to Aliti. Then to James Tedesco. James Tedesco down. James Tedesco going left, right, pop, hut, NFL style. Daniel Tupou, the mate. I love watching Daniel Tupou play the man. The man himself, the big man, Daniel Tupes. Fun plays. And fun decisions. Penalty here. The Sydney Roosters win it. The Storm are raising a storm over themselves. A white cloud with that one. Oh, he sure was, Liam, but I have nothing to do with him, so don't really need to talk about it. But good on him. Good on him that he was there, I guess. But yeah, don't talk about him. Angus Crichton. Zach Docker Clay. To the right. Luke Keary. Luke Keary with a good rush of blood there, you could say. And then to Phil White, to Bradley. Radley, come on, Rads. Come on, Rads. The Red Ratter. The Mad Hatter. Joseph Manu now. Manu pushes one off, pushes two off, pushes three off, cannot push four off, man. Joseph Manu, bro. He's a fullback at centre right now. Ridiculous. Fullback at centre right now. It's the dumbest thing, guys. The dumbest thing. Now, Zach Docker Clay. Docker Clay with the plays gets it to Connor Watson. Connor Watson, what's up, son? What's up, Watson? What's up, Watson? What's up, Watson? And oh my gosh, you're kidding me with that one. You're kidding me with that one, Watson. Unfortunately, the pass wasn't what the Chookies needed here, unfortunately, but I think it's a Storm knock-on, guys. I'm pretty sure it's a Storm knock-on. Yeah, the Roosters are very thrilled with this one. This is their it moment, guys. Their in moment. They're gonna go in here. The Sydney Roosters, ladies and gentlemen. And I did say anytime try scorer Radley. So is this Radley's moment to prove TJC the genius, folks? Victor, the inflictor, Radley, to make me a genius. Here we go. Scrum feed now. Luke Keary short over to Angus Crichton here. Angus Crichton now pushing himself forward a little, where Zach Docker Clay then goes to the left, where Luke Keary goes to Teddy. The teddy bear himself. Peaches Teddy, knocks the ball on. What on earth? James Tedesco. You fool. You fool, James. Oh, you fool. You utter fool. What on earth? Go the Storm, says Liam Pritchard. But, what on earth? No, you can't call me Sean Johnson, NRL NBA edits. What's there? We got a never comment. William Hunt says, remember the Storm was once most hated team in the NRL after the Sally Cup scandal, but not going to lie, what a pleasure watching Greg Inglis, Kronk Slater, and Smithy playing together other than in Origins. It would have been a pleasure, legend, but let's face it, they were still cheats at the end of the day, and they cheated during a period where Parramatta could have ended their drought, so I'll never be able to fully get over their cheating. Okay, but I feel like that's completely fair if you were duped how Parra was duped. Now Storm through the way here. Storm back. Jerome Hughes then to the left. Harry Grant then. Back over to Munster. Munster dummying now. Come on, Roosters. Come on, Roosters, says Mel. Come on, the Chookies. Get it done for Mel. Get it done for Mel. You're clearly biggest Roosters fan, Mel, there. In the air it goes. What a kick. And what a catch. Daniel Tupou now. I'll have to try and run with it. Daniel Tupou rushing forward here. Back over Luke Keary goes to Michael Jennings. Michael Jenko Jennings here. Michael Jennings forcing himself through, mate. I always loved Cooper Cronk because we share the same last name, me and Coop, so I always loved Cooper. Now back over. Zach Docker-Clay again with the field possession. Back to Phil White. Melbourne Storm here. Remember, I am with William Hunt on that one. Don't forget they were the most hated team once upon a time because they just never stopped winning. Never stopped winning. Rolled the premiers from the Storm. Sorry, I forgot about that. I never ever forgot that either, William Hunt. I never forgot it, mate. But I understand if some others forgot it. But I wouldn't say they robbed it from us. What I would say is that they cheated, and we will never know if Para should have won that year. That's what annoys me. And I understand Para broke the cap at 1.2, but I'll be honest, for that, Storm are a much better run organisation than Para right now. But the Storm, well, at least on a consistent basis throughout the last 20, 30 years, 20-ish years, actually, I'll say. So, for me, it's silly, really. It's silly, really. But for me, I just feel like Storms was so much worse in terms of the intention behind it and how it'll always hurt me to think about. And here we go, the Roosters! Chasers! And Luke Keary just waltzing far. Oh my God, here we go. Here we go. Roosters tried their best to defend that one, and they managed to just barely. Now they get a quick go, tap and go, 20-metre line. And now we have a man in the bin. Cameron Munster, ladies and gentlemen. He's off. He's gone. He's gone for 10 minutes. He's gone for 10 minutes. Cameron Munster's in the bin. What did he do? 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 Did he tackle early? What on earth happened? What on earth? Cameron Munster is in the bin. Bruh. You grub. The grub is in the bin. The grub is in the bin. Is it for the 20-metre I'm confused what Munster did there. But somebody could explain that to me. I'm so confused. He's a grub, but I don't know what he did. I could not see it on the screen. Did he, push someone or something? Because I didn't see it. I saw Hughes get in the way of someone, but... Okay. Eli Katoa now. Eli Katoa will take the hit here. No. Hey. Goodbye. Shouts the Mel fan. There we go, the Roosters. For you, Mel. Watson to Joseph Manu. Joseph Manu now. Oh, Manu. Victor the Inflictor Radley. I said it. What did I say, legends? Victor the Inflictor Radley. And oh, wait, no. Hey, random power fan in the crowd. Let's go. But oh, no. What? How? Was it a forward pass? What? Are they calling forward? Oh, yeah, forward. Oh, my God. They ruined my prediction of Radley to score now. You're joking, me. Oh, well. Oh, dear. The Roosters were playing checkers and the Storm were playing chess, folks. Whoop, let's go. Whoop, roll up to the game. Whoop. Hi, all. Sorry, I'm late. Couldn't help it. Up the Storm. All good, Aussie bloke. Craig, fair enough, bro. Up with your Storm, mate. You like the new setup, bruh? Eli Katoa, then. Eli Katoa smashing through. Controversial earlier. TJC, you're funny, mate. I'll always be funny, bruh. Always be funny. I'll be the funny man. The funny man. Be the funniest around. Ooh, ooh. Anyways, legends, Aussie Black Craig may have missed it, but there was a controversial decision earlier, and now Mr. Cameron Munster is in the bin, folks. Cameron Munster is in the bin. I couldn't tell you exactly what he did, but I just couldn't see it well enough. Well, you said the grub is in the bin. Yeah, mate, grub is in the bin, bruh. Storm on top says Monkey Bot, bro. Firstly, love the name Monkey Bot. Ooh, Monkey Bot. But, mate, Melbourne on top. I'll never say Storm on top, but it's good to see some Storm support in the chat because it's going to be, yeah. Thoughts on the Broncos says I am a Tigger, mate. I've seen your thing. It's IGBT, mate. Let's go, bro. Yeah, bro. Well, I'm trying to think about it. Honestly, bro, I think the Broncos are an all right team. I think they're an all right team, man. I think that they're good. I appreciate their fan base, but for me, I don't think there's a world where I'm a Broncos supporter, but I respect them. You know, I think there's not a world where I support them, but I don't hate them at all. I like them to an extent. You know, they're nowhere near para in my heart, myself, my own personal one. Now the Sydney Roosters, James Tedesco, he almost finds a way to rush through and get held backstage. Joe says Broncos suck. I love the new setup. It is much better, and you made stuff in the background look good and neat for once. I love it. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Decided. But Aussie Black Craig, in my defense, what I was doing before was completely free. This cost me $30 to do, so it wasn't exactly cheap. But, yeah, now we can rock with it, legend, and have a fun time. And this is how it's going to be the kind of setup we're going to have for majority of streams now, bro. Now, Melbourne Storm, legends, currently with the more for updates on the game, legends. We're actually 1 minute away from an hour into the game here with the Storm getting to halfway through their set. They're on around 35 meters, I want to say. Broncos are the best team, and no one will ever tell me otherwise. In my heart, they will always be just because they are. Exactly, Aussie Black Craig, and that's how anyone feels about their team, and nobody can take that away from you, bro. Nobody, zero, nada, and nobody, not one person. Facts, says IG, mate. Facts, bro. It's like how nobody can take away from me that I love Para, you know, and that Para's my boys, and my team. They're the one I'll always love as the best, but you know. That's silly to many, but that's not to me. That's what's true to me, you know. And you're joking me. You're joking me. You're joking me. Joking. I expected a better play than that. Harry Grant copped high before. That was brutal. Right, he was definitely copped high there from Joseph Manu, shoulder to the chin, but still, smart play, Suwali, mate. Suwali, he is a smart player, bro. He doesn't just do smart plays, he's a smart player, man. Panthers suck, man. Hey, respect to my boy Ryan, the Wagoner he is, even though he's not really a Wagoner, we just love to banter him, but respect your boy, but I agree with you. Down with the Panthers. Back over Luke here. He gets an Angus Crichton. Eels are evil. Did you know in the little mermaid, the evil Ursula Witch lady has 2 eels that help her? Yeah, mate, the fun about eels. But here's the thing: you're getting the wrong message. It's not messaging that eels are evil. It's messaging that eels are useful, bruh. We're useful. The Parramatta eels are useful. They get stuff done. They're influential, bruh. They're influential. Up the Parramatta eels. We choose to forget the evil part of it all. Now, Sydney Roosters legends, they just got to kick it high. They've got to chase. And Ryan Pappenhausen will manage to keep his cool and hold it down for him. Now, back over through the middle they go. Harry Grant gets to the right. Will Warbrick then. A brick to glass then. A brick to pudding, mate. The pudding goes all over the place like the Roosters' defense here, trying to hold them all out. It's ridiculous stuff right now. Fun stuff, but still ridiculous. I think fun and ridiculous are kind of 2 things that we throw together with these kind of games, right? 3.5 minutes till Cameron Munster is back on the field, legends. And Ali Katoa, oh my God, he really should have knocked that on. Nick Meaney now, and Warbrick, before he could rush through, knocks it on. Another random para fan in the crowd. We're all over the place, legends. We're the best around. Nothing's going to stop our support. We're the best. Greatest around. Oh, you are just joking me. Well, if Ali Katoa wasn't going to make the error, Will Warbrick went, I'm going to do it for you, mate. Instead of one knock on, we get another. Well, not really a knock on. The ball goes out of play, so it's the Roosters ball. You know what I mean, legends? But the point is he lost possession. That's what I'm trying to say with it. He lost possession. Victor Radley almost got my anytime correct until, obviously, the pass was forward. Oh, back over Collins. Watson. Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith with a little dig through the middle here. He's a digger in the tunnel. Digger in the tunnel. Joseph Manu is in the tunnel like Para. Joseph Manu back to James Tedesco. Tedesco with the low kick. And Harry Grant is there to save the day, as always. Whoa. Coates them. Xavier Coates rushing his way. Christian Welch them. Welp, it's Welch. Welp, it's Welchy boy. Push it up and down, taking it. Pappy them to Josh King. Josh King then with the squeeze through, guys. He's a little cockroach trying to squeeze through the little cracks of the floorboards to get through. By the way, $30 well spent. It looks great. It's the best around. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Aussie bloke Craig, we're the best around. Eels are losers. Yeah, mate, you're entitled to your opinion, Anton. I completely disagree, but you can have your own opinion, I guess, Muppet, right? Now, Sydney Roosters, third tackle here, guys, with the ball. Sunday, they're advertising Cronulla Sharks versus the Cowboys. Another game that will be streamed on the channel because this whole week's being streamed, legends. This entire week, you will not have one game this week that isn't being streamed on the channel from what I can see. And there were always going to be weeks like this, legends, where we were going to stream every game. So tomorrow, don't forget, before we get on with Para Dolphins, we have Dragons Warriors. And then on the Saturday, you get 3 streams where it's Panthers, Tigers, Titans, Manly, and Broncos, Raiders. And then, of course, Sunday, Bulldogs, Knights, and Sharks, Cowboys. Yeehaw. So you've got plenty of streams to look for. Technically, I could make it to Bulldogs, Knights, but I feel no interest in going to that one. Seem to be a few losers tonight. There do seem to be, Mel. There do seem to be. There all seem to be a couple of little Muppets. Hey, bro. Hello, Sydney Thunder fan. How you doing, man? Up the Thunder for you. Up the Thunder, but not the Melbourne Storm Thunder, right? And Ashley Klein will step in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. What am I counting down to, legends? 4, 3, 2, 1. It is the return of Cameron Munster. He is allowed to return onto the field, ladies and gentlemen. Cameron Munster is back in force here for the Storm, and the Roosters have not taken advantage of being a man up as the Storm are halfway across the line. Here they go, folks. When does Para play next? We play tomorrow versus the Dolphins, legends. We play tomorrow versus the Dolphins, but first we have Dragons versus the Warriors. So Sage Joe, 2 streams coming tomorrow for your entertainment. Panthers suck, says Anton. Well, you can say Panthers suck. I have no issue with that as a Para fan. Ryan Pappenhausen. Oh, Pappy. Taught what it's like to live in the eastern suburbs from being a butcher there. If the Chooks can't score while Munster is in a bid, I don't know what else to say. I don't know either, William Hunt. The fact that they didn't score while he was in the bid is crazy to me. They really needed to take advantage when he was in the bin. Penalty now for the Sydney Roosters, legends. There's something else where they can take advantage, but bruh, all the advantage should have been there in the world with that one. When does, what's this? Yeehaw, bruh. Yeehaw. Before 2020, Panthers did suck. Yes, absolutely they did. Hi, appreciate it, mate. Appreciate you, bruh. Anyways, guys, Luke Keary now taking the penalty. They're going to go over the halfway line here. Wonderful stuff to be seen. Rugby League History says, I find it strange how the GC have the smallest fan base, yet most of the major social media hitters are Gold Coast fans. I find that really interesting too, Legend. It really shows you that when they do get fans, the Gold Coast Titans, they're massive, massive supporters. Good on them though. It's odd, but it's still kind of cool, Still kind of cool. Go Melbourne, he says. Ugh, Eels suck, but Melbourne are great. Just got to spew about that. TJC just makes great content. I just love making great content for you, Legends. I love it. It's one of the greatest things ever. January Hargreaves now on the fourth tackle, folks. Goes over to left. Luke Keary. James Tedesco. Michael Jennings. And about 8 meters away, they are from the try line with one tackle left. Luke Keary kicks to the right. Back over. Pass Joseph Swally to Joseph Manu. Joseph to Joseph. Manu can do. Wonderful. Celebrate, Chookies. You're back on the map. 10-12. You couldn't do it when Munster was gone. But when Munster came back, is he a curse for them? Unbelievable. And now we just have a singular goal to decide if we could be going all square here. 10-12. Wonderful hit back. And the Storm switched off in defense a little there. Yeah, baby, says Mel. Yeah. Look at this. Clarkey used to support Parramatta, Brisbane, and Newcastle. Good on Clarkey for fighting Titans, but still, yeah, man, I'll always be a Para fan. And I'll always be a Para fan. Never can change it. It is crazy, though. Yeah, so many great creators, great content creators are Titans fans. Like, it's great for their club, though, because they need supporters like that. They really do. A vegan and vegetarian. This clip just rubbed off who wins. I have no idea who wins, Aussie bloke Craig. Let us know. Yes, Manu says Change Joe. Yes. Para winners, Penrith are losers. There we go, Anton. There we go, Anton. You're doing it. Society wins. Society wins. Aussie White Craig, you're a mate. I love it. What a player Joey Manu is. Wonderful player. We're going to miss him when he jumps over, right, Legends? It was confirmed recently this will be his last season with the Roosters unless he decides to return in the future. And we go, bruh. Here we go. What a game, says CR Sports. What a game indeed, CR, mate. This has been unbelievable. Mel Brooks. Hey, I like your new graphics, says Bosky. Appreciate it, bro. It costs a little bit of money to do, but I'm glad to be bringing it to you, man. The new kind of graphics. It's kind of, yeah. I'm happy to have it. I'm just, sorry, one sec. Was just sorting something out. But anyways, Legends, yeah, I'm really happy to have the new graphics. There's something that I haven't had for a long time. But yeah, we're all square here, Legends. 12 all. I will update the scoreline. Apologies about that, folks. And again, I didn't even show the scoreline, so you didn't need to stress too much. But yeah, there you go. We're all square, folks. I wonder how Rugby League, in my opinion, feels he ditched Penrith to support the Gold Coast. Ugh. Why? Why would you ditch Penrith to support the Gold Coast? Crazy, man. Yeah, it's really good graphics. I can't wait to do it for every single game coming up for the rest of the channel's time. All right, Roosters now flicking up. Fifth tackle here. 10 minutes to go, Legends, in this game. Aussie bloke Craig shouts, Storm! Why Melbourne? Why? Why on earth would you make him have to struggle like this, bro? Why? And Ashley Klein coming in and giving a penalty here. Ryan Papenhausen saying 10 in the bin, but no, not happening. A field goal could be the decider in this one, honestly, Legends. Para to win tomorrow, 35-25. 24. I hope so, bro. They are the second stream of the day. Keen for it, guys. Parramatta and the Dolphins, bruh. Come on, mate. Up the Parramatta Eels in that one. Ashley, fix your stuff. Fix your stuff, Ashley. See our sports, I'm sure you love the new graphics, right? With the Storm and the Roosters, bruh. Teddy playing soccer. Mate, yeah, you're right. Teddy's playing football or soccer, and we're playing rugby league. That's the difference here from them. Parra to win by 54 points. Oh, we can pray, can't we, Aussie Bloke Craig? Melbourne Storm back over Christian Welch to Munster. Sean Bloor then. Bloor forcing themselves to the halfway line here. Rugby League history says that is why I hope Parra wins a premiership before Redcliffe, because so many fans ditch the club to support them. I really hope so too, mate. I feel like if you are willing to glory hunt and leave your team, you're messed up, man, as a supporter. You're messed up if you're willing to leave your side. Very few things would make me leave my side. No, nothing would make me leave my side, but very few things would be things where I would understand someone leaving their side. Never. When you find your team truly, you don't yet. Yeah, the graphics are epic. Really does pop up, doesn't it? It really does pop up when you enter Legend. It really goes at you when you open up the stream and that stuff. It's a lot funner. It's a lot cooler, I think. I was thinking, initially I was just going to have the logos in the corners, but I thought it looked a little empty, so I also added the players there, and you know what? It looks really cool. Oh, my God, what a game. Roosters, and Storm went for the kick, and then, of course, they held it off. Oh, my God, what a game, Legends. Pappenhausen will kick a field goal, says Antonio. He will, bro. He will, Anton. Pappenhausen to get it done with the field goal, Legends. With a field goal to end all field goals. Looks professional. I know, man. It looks great, and I'm looking forward to doing more of these kind of things for the games in the future. There's going to be an original one every single stream because, obviously, there needs to be an original one every stream because different teams play every stream. We might reuse one or two in the future in another season to come, but, very, very unlikely. I want Golden Point, says CR Sports, mate. I think we all want a bit of Golden Point. Give us some Golden Point, bruh. Give us some Golden Point to enjoy. Now, Harry Grant to Nelson, a super solo motor. He offloads back to Grant. Grant now. Over to the right they go. Hughes. Back to Ali Katoa. Ali Katoa now. Ali Katoa. Oh. Okay, so that points to Storm. That points to Roosters. That points to Storm. Gotcha. We haven't seen one in a while. We have not. CR Sports. It's been a bit. Well, actually, no. We saw one last week, the final game of the round, Legend. We saw Raiders and the Titans, but it feels like a while, doesn't it? Literally, our last game was a Golden Point, man. Raiders and Titans. That was a fun one. I liked that one. If your lounge was green, it would look like you are in the stadium. I know, right, man? If my lounge was green, it would look like I'm in the stadium. But without that, honestly, what I'm planning to do is have more stuff in the background, Legend. Besides having a rugby league immortal side newspaper and the TJC sports stuff you sent me, bro. And what a try! Oh, we got a try! Oh my God! Coates with the moats. This man right here, Legends. This man right here bags one for the Storm. Right there he is. Come here, baby. Let's go, bruh. Good on him. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it with that one. What a reach out. What a winger. What a try. And what a way to potentially get a winner for the Melbourne Storm here. Boo, shouts the haters. And woo, shouts the supporters. Oh, come on, man. Come on. 16-12. Could be 18-12 in a second. The Chookies, they're going to need something special now. Something special indeed. This game, bro. Oh. Boo. Coates is a clutch man 2024. He's so clutch, ain't he, mate, Mr. Coates? Dude, last year, it's all like what I picked. This is so much better. When I sent stuff to you last year, this is more like what I pictured. You can always put up more stuff, and there is plenty more space to fill. Exactly, Legend. There is so much stuff to fill, bro. All right? This entire camera will have stuff in the background over time. But for now, I almost want by the end of our thing, right, when I'm like old, for us to have a story on the wall. You know what I mean, legends? And whether that's at a new house eventually in the future or not, just like, yeah. I want a story to be told through it all in the background. I was thinking about sending you some posters and stuff. You can see our sports, bro, but of course you can see our sports, man. You just obviously have to DM me on Instagram and send me the fact that you've got the parcel ready and all that stuff, and then I'll give you the address to put on, bro. And here we go. There it is. Xavier Coates, baby. Let's go. You can always send stuff to us, sports, man. Finally got a payoff, bro. Finally, legend. I'm so happy it is. Mate, I'm so happy it is better now. It only took like 6 months. Best day ever. Hey, to be fair, legend, now it looks amazing, doesn't it? Now it looks incredible. You got to remember, though, it's not exactly easy to have $30 just laying about to do stuff like that. It takes a bit of, the stars lighting up. But yeah, that's how it is going to be now, legends. So yeah, I told you guys, I promised at the start of my streams, not last year. Was it last year I started streaming properly? But yeah, I promised you guys, I said, we're going to do this. I'm going to be live stream reacting, and I'm going to make sure that we get better and better. Are you Joe? Oh, bro. They try. Let's watch this again. I think Storm knocked it on myself. I think Storm knocked that on my own personal opinion. But that man, Coates there, potentially getting the winner. Yep, scrum feed, Kiri. If Roosters score here, I'm running around my house. If Roosters score here, they're running. Find an old lady. Got Chelsea, Blake Craig, mate. Genius plan. Let's play Kid from Sandy up, mate. Let's play. Let's go, Melbourne, says Anton. Let's go. That would be helping your community. It would help out, bro. Help out the community. If you don't mind me asking what's your job, TJC? Honestly, man, I'd rather keep it private. But what I will say is that currently in life, I'm working for a charity. Okay, man. I'm working for a store for a charity. That's what I'll say. So a lot of creator mates of mine know where I work, but I'd rather not tell the world. You know what I mean? Yeah. What time is Wild vs Dragons tomorrow night? Asking. Well, I will tell you eventually, but for now I'm focusing on the Roosters and the Storm here. Oh my goodness! The Roosters muck up the opportunity and Pappy gets out of the goal. Bro, I had so much hope in the world for them there, but it just wasn't meant to be. Let me check for you when that game is, legends. It is at a wonderful time of 6 p.m. tomorrow, legend. And the stream will probably be at around 5:50-ish. I'd like to say 5:50-ish, 5:45. This is insane, mate. CR Sports, this entire game is insane, bro. It's madness. Dream job is NRL announcer. Mate, to announce a football match or to do some sort of talking, public speaking has always been the thing I love to do, mate. I always love to do. Love the Furies rugby league history. Melbourne are so clutch, honestly. They are, man. They are, Sage. Bosky, bro. They are. You really can't go past them, can you? No problem, Sage. Oh. They're just so clutch. I hate how much they know how to get the job done, man. I hate it. It's ridiculous. They just know. They just know. They just know. They make the NRL games earlier night games are for Origin. They need to make more NRL games earlier, mate. Exactly. Origin and Grand Final should be the nice ones, mate. I'm with you all the way, CR Sports, mate. It'd be a lot better. Sydney Roosters legends. All the pressure in the world here. Fourth tackle, Brandon Smith will be desperate to catch them off guard and find something, but instead he'll just take the tackle. Oh, he won't say his job because he's a Parker Digger guy. Tickets you if you Parker Leaguer. Honestly, rugby league history, that'd be a lot cooler of a thing, wouldn't it? That'd be a lot cooler. Tigers, says Anton. My job is not Tigers, but... Will Warbrick now with the ball. A minute to go. You got to think surely the Melbourne Storm have won this one now, legends. Surely they have won the game here, guys. There is just no doubt in my mind that they've won the game. All right, sorry, it was showing 16 and I was confused for a sec, but there we go. He won't say because he is secretly the bunker that does dodgy calls from the stream. Oh, mate, you've exposed my secret. How could you, legend? How could you expose my secret, man? How dare you? Oh, CDR. Damn it, man. All right, I take full responsibility as the bunker legend. I apologize. That's totally it. That's totally my job. They got an 18-year-old para fan to bunker every single game in disguise, guys. It's a big top secret thing. Don't talk about it. Penalty, game over. Penalty! And yeah, I reckon they're right. I reckon it's game over in just a second here, legends. We're about to do the 10-second countdown. Get ready with me, folks, for the Storm victory. 10 is coming up in a moment. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. It's another penalty for a strip. He kicks the ball out of play. And the Melbourne Storm at Allianz Stadium have achieved victory over the Sydney Roosters. You couldn't separate these two when you were tipping, but I in the end went with the Storm, and I've been proven correct. 1 out of 1, bruh. I told him. I said it, folks. I've been telling people, I was like, it's going to be Storm, I reckon. It's going to be Storm, even though it could go either way. And I was proven correct. Full time there. 1 out of 1, 1 out of 1, 1 out of 1. Everyone's saying they're 1 out of 1. Let's go, says SS Storm fan. And Craig Bellamy's like, come on, man. And Melbourne Storm, for now, are first on the table. Wonderful for them. If you enjoyed this wonderful new style of stream, legends, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Congratulations to the Melbourne Storm. The Roosters just could not do it in the end. I'll see you all tomorrow for 2 other legendary streams, up the Eels. Unfortunately for you Wires and Dragons fans, I'll be in full para gear because I'll be ready to support my team. But doesn't mean I won't make a good commentator for Dragons and Wires. Appreciate you all. Enjoy it while it lasts, Storm. Exactly, man. Enjoy it while it lasts. Yes, mate. I'm streaming it tomorrow because I can't vlog. I can't vlog it, mate. I'm at my home. I couldn't make it to Darwin, so it's the first game we're going to be missing. But then we jump over to Brookie the next week, where I will be there. So we'll be fine. We'll be cool. We'll be sliding, legends. Thanks, bud. See you soon. Yep. See you all then. Enjoy your nights, legends. I've been TJC Sports, and it was great live stream reacting for you. Congratulations, Storm. Better luck next time, roasted chooks. Go, Para!